Yeah, I'm going to get crucified. Hello, everyone. Oh boy, this is gonna be a rough video. So, that's my tier list. And I can already hear the rage, the dislikes, the comments. I can imagine them all already. Why the hell is Bardock at the bottom of A tier? Why is Goku GT not in S tier? Why is Kid Buu and Teen Gohan not in S tier? It's because we are in Season 3, baby. And everyone's viable now. Everyone's good, everyone has their own stuff. And the name of the game is Stagger Pressure and Mix-Ups now. And I'm gonna be honest, UI Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Goku Black, Kefla, and Adult Gohan, all have amazing mix-ups and great block stun. And they are very good at applying pressure and making sure that you get opened up. Now Broly has all the neutral in the world. He can approach easily, he can attack easily, but he needs a lot of assists to do decent damage. Usually using 2 assists to do about 5,000 damage, which is normal without assists for most of the cast. Moving on to A tiers, Base Goku's at the top. So much hate in this video, I can already sense it. Goku is at the top because he has his B assist, which is broken and no one ever talks about it. And GT Goku is next because, well, he's small as hell. I mean, you want to be able to make everyone whiff everything? Shit, you got it. I mean, you got your wish. What are you gonna do? You can't hit him. He's too small. There's nothing you can do. Kid Buu. Now, Kid Buu is just hella annoying. I mean, he has a medium that can hit you from a low medium that can hit you from mid range, like basically like Cells, except he has an auto combo that just nullifies most aerial options. And same thing for Gohan. That's also why he's like right next to him. Cell is very good for mix-ups. He's very easy to lose track of. You know what I mean? Whenever you're blocking against him, because if he has a beam assist, you can't tell if he's throwing another low. So that motherfucker feels like he has 7 lows in one block string. Hit is very good again with mix-ups. A lot of these characters that I'm put on the high tier are all good at mix-ups. And I mean, the problem with Hit is that when you're on the ground and you do any of your stances, all you have to do is jump to avoid it. Like, if you just jump, you can avoid all of its like options on the ground with the stances, at least. I mean, the only one you can do is his light one, but that doesn't. I mean, you just block it in the midair, you're fine. Base Vegeta. Let's get into him. The only good thing about the character are loops. I'm sorry, I had to say it. He's only good because he can do a loop 4 times. And you can get more damage by not doing loops. Usually. God, I don't know why people put him in S tier. He's not that good. I mean, he has good tools, don't get me wrong. He does have good tools. He's not in S tier. Mid A tier, definitely, at least. Not S. Gogeta is very scary. He has good combo strings, good block strings, built-in 50-50. He basically is slightly worse Goku Blue. Not sure I put him in S tier yet, though. Vegeta is good for combos and, well, damage and stuff. And he has one of the easiest TODs in the game, but he struggles to open people up with his high-low mix-up being very limited. Dbfz Broly has an option for every single thing that you can do. A very good Broly player can really mess you up, and it's just the issue of being a very good Broly player. Trunks is very good as well for all kinds of mix-ups, not even high-low ones, just like side-switching mix-ups, everything. Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta is pretty good because he has a DP. That's an important tool, and he had another tool. I'm trying to remember what that was. Really good assist and good combo routes. That's what I was thinking of. As you guys can tell, this video is not scripted at all. If I did script it, it would probably be like a whole 4 pages long, and Well, I'm too lazy for that, let's be honest. Uh, Super Saiyan Goku is, I don't know, he's debatable. I mean, he's average. He's a good anchor, he's good at what he does, and the 2M nerf that people are calling it, in my opinion, I think it's a buff. Having that range really helps. It feels very long and very easy to combo like stuff into, just because no one expects it to have that much range. It's great overall. Bardock has moving on. No, seriously though, real talk, Bardock is very easy to reflect. Like, you can reflect through most of his specials, so he's not that good. Actually, moving on to B tier now. Piccolo is very good for mix-ups. He's very, very hard to use, very difficult to use. Android 21 has that damn fast command grab, and I mean, she has some pretty stylish combos. Also, anime titties. Frieza is a very powerful zoner to deal with. And by powerful, I mean very obnoxious and annoying to fight. Fusamasu feels like a worse Frieza. Janemba I don't have a lot of experience with, because I personally don't own Janemba, but I do fight a friend a lot who has him, and from what I could tell, he's not the, like, I wouldn't say he's the best character, but honestly, I don't know where to put him in the B tier. I just know that he's a little bit below A tier. Beerus he's gotten some buffs, and he is quite good now. I mean, not the best, because his 2H kind of sucks, but everything else is really good. And by, I mean Ariel 2H when I say 2H. Well, I mean, his 2H also has issues, never mind. Both of his 2H's are horrible, Ariel and Grounded. Gotenks. Funny enough, I haven't fought Gotenks in so long. I've never went into a ranked match and actually fought a Gotenks. He is pretty difficult to use, but I mean, if you get good with him, he can be quite a bother. I wouldn't say as much of a bother as any of the characters above him, but he can be an issue, I guess. Tien is good. I mean, as an anchor, he's got that level 7 on standby. He's got a level 3 that's a command grab. He can do a level 2 that takes away his life. Same thing for a level 1 and level 7. But because it takes away his life, I'm not going to put him further up. If it didn't, I definitely would have put him up to B tier at the top of it, or maybe alongside Bardock at A tier. I don't need to go into detail why I think Android 16 is in B tier and near the end of it, because what was the Season 1 god has fallen a bit, but he will return. I'm pretty certain that he'll get some buffs in return. Hopefully Jiren can one day be S tier. Nah, he's always going to be a C tier. I'm just kidding. He may go to B or A tier, maybe, hopefully. Krillin is, well, I mean, he's went up. At least he's not bottom 3 anymore, so that's good. He is, I'd say he's in B tier. His normals are still kind of ass, but his supers are good. He has a decent assist now. He's viable now, baby. He's viable. Yamcha is he's very good. His heavy could be a unique mix-up option. The thing that made him stay at the very bottom is that his 2H in the air is garbage, just straight trash. So there's no point in it. Like, I mean, if his 2H was like any other, it could launch up and then you could extend better and do more damage. But his roots kind of require more assists, and that's a downfall in my opinion. Moving on to the top of C tier, we have Ginyu, because he has decent normals. I mean, he has all the tools that you really need. The only thing that's an issue with him is that he's a gimmick character, and he doesn't really have a very useful normal Ki Blast attack, aka his X or special. But he does make up for it with, people not knowing the matchup, and a lot of characters in C tier win because no one knows their matchup, because they're not used to fighting people like Android 17, who has high-low mix-ups all the time, but in reality all you gotta do is reflect and then you're good for life. But Yeah, that's about it. Cooler is very debatable, but his main issue is that he keeps pulling people out of the corner once he has them in it, and that is obviously not optimal. Nappa has super armor, which brings him up from where he would be. Majin Buu has his, he has that one hit that is an overhead, and you always think that it's just a normal or, a low, but nope, it's an overhead. It's a lot like Goku Blues, where, it's this auto combo where it's square square, and one's a normal, one is a low hit, and then the final hit is an overhead. It's just like that for Majin Buu, except he doesn't have all the tools that Goku Blue has. Blue Vegeta is kind of trash. A lot of his stuff you can level 3 through. He doesn't have a decent level 1 that you can really optimize, and by that I mean he doesn't have one in the air. Android 17 has a lot of flaws, same thing as Videl, because you can just ignore him. You can completely ignore his attacks, and you don't have to respect him at all, and just reflect and then super dash through him and you'll be good. Android 18 is very debatable. I feel like maybe I should have put her, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have put Android 18 in B tier. Yeah, I'd say maybe 18 should be B tier because she still has good combo strings, and really, her combos are very stylish and still look good. Jiren is very, well, he's Jiren, you already know about him. And Videl is Videl. Videl is just the same as 17. He can reflect and just go through most of his shit. And Jiren is, well, you guys have heard of his downfalls multiple times. Slow command grab, not optimal heavy, no high-low mix-ups. It's pretty obvious. And that'll be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Maybe comment about how wrong I am and tell me why base Vegeta belongs in S tier. Because of loops. I guarantee that's going to be half your argument because of loops. But yeah, just please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. I don't usually make videos like this, but I am for once because, well, I want to change the pace and I want to voice my opinion since the world's going to shit anyway because of 2020. But yeah, that's all. Just please subscribe. I want to grow my channel. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.